Hey everyone, sorry my camera stopped filming, so I just wanted to say hi and show you guys what I was working on today. I got these molds. There's like these little bees, and so I took the rest of my resin and I poured them into these little molds. They're cute. I didn't realize though the mold that I used, if I could find it, the mold that I used wasn't shiny on the inside of the mold. Oh, here it is, right in front of my face. So I don't know if you can tell, the inside of this mold is not shiny. Whatever the inside of the mold looks like is what your resin piece will come out like. So if it's shiny, it'll come out shiny. If it's dull, it'll be dull. So what I did is I actually took some Crayon clear finish and I sprayed it over the top of these so that way they're shiny. You can turn these into magnets, but what I did is, I don't know if you can tell, I just put like my Facebook and Instagram on the back of it so I can just give them out at art shows. And that way people can find me on Instagram and Facebook. I don't know, it's just a thought, just try it out. They're fun. So what I'm gonna do today is new to me, but I have this idea. I want to put it in this molding, which I'm gonna spray paint black. So I want it to fit in here. So I just took a pencil and kind of traced where the inside would be. So I traced that out already. And I need to cut some of the bottom off because it's too long, and some of the top. Okay, so take that off. And I have no, I know that I want to do kind of like a geode type thing, or just like resin design, but I have no idea what the design is going to be, where it's going to be. So again, I'm just going with the flow. But I think I'm going to take these down, that way it doesn't move around on me. And since that part doesn't really matter, since it's going under the matting, I'm just gonna put the tape on there. And I think I'm gonna use a quick coat from Stone Coat because it cures pretty quickly. That way I do a lot more than I normally could. So I'm gonna do quick coat. So as long as I draw out, you get an idea of what I want to do, I think I'll be able to manage the quick coat. So, got that taped down. Alright, here's my line. It's gonna go from here, and I need to draw something, like some kind of shape. And I want to be able to come up this way just a little bit. So, and the only colors that I'm going to use is black, white, silver, and some silver glitter, I think. That's what I'm thinking. But I always start off with some kind of plan and then I end up doing something different. Like you drew out lines and then kind of labeled what colors I'm going to do everything, and I really wanted to do that because I'm going to use Quick Coat from Stone Coat, And from the moment that I mix both parts together, I only have a little bit less than 15 minutes before it starts to be unworkable. So I'm just trying to get my gloves on. Like I said in my other videos, I reuse all my stuff as much as I can. What I do is after I'm done mixing, I have a little bag underneath my table, and I just toss my stuff in there and I just leave it in for a couple of days until it's all cured, and then if I can, I pull all the resin out of the inside of the cup, or a lot of times it just stays smooth, so I haven't had a problem with that. And I just bought 300 new cups, but I haven't even used them yet. And I also just bought my first new box of popsicle sticks, because I like to reuse my popsicle sticks. I just wipe them off when I'm done, and then if they get built up on the bottom, then I just kind of cut them, and I keep using this stuff. So I'm going to use, like I said, quick coat, and I can only do a little bit at a time because I only have so much working time. I think I'm going to mix a little bit of this Stone Coat Metallic Black. You can see that. Mix a little bit of that with this. Kind of looks like a dark charcoal color, so I want it to be a little bit more black, so I'm just going to go ahead and add a little bit of this. I guess this is a acrylic black. Art Mind, I think it is. It's covered up, but I think that's the brand that it is. So I'm going to mix those two together. I don't really have much space in here. This is a really big piece. Get this going. And like I said in my other videos, I like to cut the tips of my sticks off, so that way I can make sure I scrape everything from the bottom of my cups. I kind of have, like, I've gotten used to knowing almost how much resin I need. So I'll just put a line wherever I think I need resin. So I think this one's too much, so I'm going to actually do a little bit less, just because I have just a small piece and then a really thin line. So I'm going to do a little bit less than that. But that way I can make sure that I measure A and B the same. So, let's see. And you want to put in the thinner one first, that way when you put the thicker. So this one, I don't know if you can see that. This is part B. But this one is a little more liquidy than part A. So if you put this one in first, you have a better chance of the part A not sticking to your cup so much. So you can use two different cups, but for some reason I just use the same one, I guess for me, so that way I don't waste it. When it becomes too gunky, I just toss it. I don't know if you guys can see me. I don't want to do too much over this. I'm afraid to spill it on top of the poster. I'll just scrape all this into this cup. Okay, so now I gotta hurry before this cures up on me. So I have these tiny little cups, which I like, just like little 1 ounce cups. So I'm gonna pour some of, I think I made too much. Okay, what am I doing? So we're gonna put a little bit of the black metallic from Stone Coat in here. And then close that up quick. And then a little bit. And you don't need too much of this. The powder is not too much of a problem, but you don't want to put a lot of this acrylic inside your resin, because then you'll get like this gooey marshmallow fluff. So yeah, so this is kind of I don't know if you'd be able to see it in here. It's got a little bit of a shimmer to it, but it's still black. So just lay this out. Yeah, I get a lot of this. Water. So I pour it and I'm trying to stick to the design as best I can. Is broken, so for some reason the little trigger doesn't want to trigger the flame. So now I have this torch that I got from Home Depot, this little torch, with this miniature lighter torch that I have to use to light this one. It's ridiculous, I know. Okay, so I made too much of that silver glitter, but I'm just gonna go ahead. Actually, I think I put it in one of my bee molds, even though it's just quick coat. It should still work. It probably look pretty cool as a bee. Yeah, this stuff is curing up. See if I can show you. It's starting to smoke and it got kind of like gooey. So that's all just setting up. So actually, I think I'm gonna scrape this out. Throw it away. Okay, threw that away. I like to have these rags on hand, like I said, with alcohol to wipe my hands off and stuff. But what I realized is I got these red ones, and I don't like them because the red dye comes out of them, and it, like, if I was rubbing the white off on here and it started to leave little red streaks, so that's kind of annoying. So don't get the red cloths. I got the blue ones. I also got these yellow ones, but what I don't like about these yellow ones is they fall apart, so then you have like little yellow pieces all over the place. So I don't like to wipe anything off with those. So the ones that I like the best are these blue shop towels. Just get them at Walmart or Home Depot or something, hardware store. Okay, let's do this. don't have a spot big enough for these pieces yet. Right now it's pretty much curing and I'm just going to watch it since this is quick coat. But when I do my last coat, my clear coat on top, what I do is, I'll show you guys if I remember, I will put some cups down and then I'll put my glass on top of it. The glass that is for the picture frame that this is going in. That way nothing falls on top of it. But this is what it's looking like so far. I hope you guys can see it. I can't really see my screen too well from here. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just edit this video. Since I don't have much space on my phone, I'm gonna edit this. Then I can post it so I can delete this video, and then I will make another video doing the other half of this, so that way you guys can see how I do it. Thanks guys, and just remember that your story matters and you're just as important as anybody else. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.